Simsim and the unexpected friendship. After Simsim discovered the nature of the human camp, the animals' worries eased. But Simsim, with his usual curiosity, wasn't content to simply stay away. He quietly observed from a distance, watching the humans' behavior, especially the young children. A group of children came to the camp every day. They would run, play, and draw pictures of the forest. Simsim noticed that they sometimes left small crumbs of their food, or dropped a crayon or a piece of colored cloth. These small things piqued his interest. One day, as Simsim was watching from behind a large berry bush, he spotted a little girl named Lena crying. She had dropped her favorite doll, a small stuffed rabbit, into a deep hole filled with dry leaves. Lena tried to reach it, but the hole was deeper than her arm, and she began to cry heartbreakingly. Simsim thought quickly. He remembered how his soft quills could be useful for carrying things without harming them. He waited until Lena moved a little further away to tell her teacher, then quickly sneaked towards the hole. The doll was covered in dirt and leaves. Simsim used his golden quills very carefully to grasp the doll. It wasn't easy, as the doll was slightly larger than him, but with determination and resolve, he began to push and pull. After some effort, Simsim succeeded in getting the doll out of the hole. He didn't hold it with his teeth to avoid damaging it, but rather lifted it slightly with his quills and carried it away from the hole. As he did so, Lena returned with her teacher. Simsim froze in place, but it was too late to hide. Lena saw him. And instead of being scared, her eyes widened with astonishment and joy. She pointed to the doll and Simsim, who was still near it. "My bunny!" Lena cried happily. The teacher approached cautiously. When she saw the doll next to Simsim, she understood what had happened. She smiled and said to Lena, "Look, Lena, it seems this kind hedgehog helped you get your doll out." Lena didn't approach Simsim, because she had learned not to bother forest animals. But she knelt down and smiled at Simsim, saying, "Thank you, kind hedgehog." Simsim felt a great sense of pride. This wasn't the fear of humans he had expected, but gratitude and appreciation. From that day on, Lena would look for Simsim whenever she came to the camp. She never tried to touch or disturb him, but sometimes left him a small berry or a piece of fruit near his hiding spot as a sign of friendship. Simsim realized that being different doesn't always mean danger. And that mutual understanding and respect can build bridges even between completely different creatures. With his intelligence, kindness, and observational skills, Simsim was no longer just a small hedgehog with golden quills, but became an ambassador of peace between the animal world and the human world in the Bavarian forest.